Hey guys, Ken97 Stowe 171, once again back with American Truckin', oh my god, with ATS. I'm having a brain fart. So, um, last video I did, I introduced the new eye tracker. Um, Played back the video and realized the audio was messed up. It's usable, but apparently when I hooked up the webcam, it became the default audio input changed in the screen recorder that I use. And it didn't sound as good. It sounded a higher pitch and tinnier. So I fixed that, and this will be the second video. Also went in and I fixed the head tracking, so it no longer follows my eyes when I look left and right. It does follow your head. Um, I also went to 480p, 120 hertz, redid a calibration in a little different way. I think it's better. When I don't move, it doesn't move around. Anyway, to drive over here, it seemed better. Also, I moved in a little closer to about 80 degrees total. So the mirror, because I can look like this and see the whole mirror now. So I don't have to be quite so far away. I might even be able to go in a little closer. But let's start with this. We just picked up a load. We are doing another Missouri load. We have 182 miles. We are hauling some Kenworth trucks. It's 57,000 pounds total. You guys, I don't think I've ever done a video where I hauled one of these. Also, oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is when I stretched the wheelbase on the truck, it gave me a couple other options. Bigger tanks. It also let me do dual exhaust and dual intakes. So that was kind of cool. It wouldn't let you do that on the short wheelbase version. So, all right, here we go. This truck should be able to haul this perfectly fine. We are coming into daybreak, and we might have to take a sleep break, possibly. I don't know. Move the steering wheel a little closer to me. This one is a little bit more like one of those multi-axle trailers because the other trucks follow you through the corner, so you got to be a little careful. Look to the left, look to the right.
Turn right.
This is one of those situations where that is not comfortable because I got to turn almost all the way around. So to do maneuvers like that, I might still use the external view.
At
These
the roundabout.
roundabouts are kind of nice because you can kind of look into them. Look back and see that mirror.
Exit now. Keep left.
This might end up being back roads most of the way. I don't know. I do have the nav thing up there in the top left.
Exit now.
This truck does not have a fantastic speedometer to look at. Like, I really still can't read that. I know the little white block is 55, so I may leave the nav up here. Pre-pass, which I think we
Keep
have.
right,
We
and
do.
Then exit right. Exit right.
since this is a external contract again, not gonna let us go any faster than 65. Definitely not as much camera movement with the eye tracker turned off. I don't know whether it's because I'm wearing glasses. It'd be interesting if I had contacts to try it to see if it would work better. It'd be nice if you just could glance a little to the left, and have you glance to the mirror. But I tried it at the 120 hertz. Still seems slow. So this is what happens when you rub your nose. It jerks all over the place. That is where like a head-mounted tracker of some kind would have an advantage because it's not visually disturbed. I have a few videos I need to upload. I'll do those when I go to bed, get them all uploaded, and then just edit the titles and stuff on them later when I figure out what to call them, what the description is. I've got like 2 or 3 videos back before these that I haven't even uploaded yet, and at this point I almost forget what's in them. Not sure I like.
Right, and then exit right.
I'm not sure I like the zoomed in field of view. I can see the mirror in my corner of my eye there.
Exit right.
Oh shit. Oh.
Keep right.
Gotta make sure you don't hit those yellow white arrows, man. Oh my god. It'll bounce you off like a rubber band. Doesn't cause damage to the truck, but it can cause you to crash and then cause damage. Why did it downshift? Really stupid logic. One of the guys who I got the configuration file for this, want to really throw out thanks to him. And I'm sorry, I do not remember his YouTube channel. I will try to put it in the description. If you go to YouTube and type in, eye tracker, ETS, you'll find
Keep
him.
right, and then
It's
exit right.
how to set up and configure, eye tracker. You'll find him. He's a European guy. His videos are actually of him driving a bus in Euro Truck Simulator, which I didn't even know was an option. Whether it's a part of ETS, maybe it's an expansion pack. I don't know. thing I noticed, the headlights are not amazing in this truck. So we'll do another video, we'll finish this up. And I think I'm going to go back to my W900, the green one that we built together, and maybe do some more Missouri trips with that. You know, or W900. That is a W900. What am I thinking? There is still some jitteriness, you know, and the problem is it's because it's not directly controlled in the game. You know, you got to exit the game, go into the other two programs, manipulate the settings, then launch ATS again. It's kind of a pain in the ass. You know, once you get it locked down, you're good. But it's I kind of took his settings. I watched his video, and you know he was pretty detailed. Although there's a section in
Keep right.
I don't know what the hell it's called. The other software package that with the pink octopus. It's not eye tracker. It's
Get ready to turn right.
I'll tell you what, I can't even remember now what the hell it's called. Track something, I
Turn
think.
right.
There's settings in there, and he went through the settings pretty carefully. But there's a section where you need to manually set the curves for XYZ, yaw.
Go straight on.
There's a few others. And he didn't give any specific numbers. There's not a way to do it. All you can do is pause the video, you know, and sort of copy the curves as best as you can. So that's what I did, and it does seem to work. This is much better than the default setting was. So I definitely thank that guy for helping me get pretty close. This is usable. I am getting used to it. Playing the game, like the small movements there in the middle.
Go straight on.
You know, your eye. You know, in real life, when you're in a truck, your body is moving around. You don't notice that. You know, your eyes are focused on the road and automatically track, and wasn't used to doing that in the game because the video doesn't really move around. Now it does, and so I'm guessing you would just adjust. I still think when I watched his video of him driving a bus, it seemed way smoother. Could just be processing power of my computer is limited. I don't know. It's a better webcam actually than he had. Mine's a 4K. It was one of the two top recommended cameras by the software company. He just used another Logitech. I picked the Logitech mostly because I have other Logitech equipment, and I thought maybe it would match better, you know. But he had a Logitech 1080p camera, and he said as long as it'll do 1080p 30, it'll work. But the software company, Eye Tracker from Steam, said that the frame rate really is more important than the resolution, and that so that's why this last time around I set it at 480p 120, figuring that might help.
Exit right.
But maybe there's diminishing return on that, you know, as if the image is not as clear, maybe it does affect it. So I might try going back to 720p 60
Get
or
to turn left.
or 90. I think it was 720p 90. Because I don't really notice it being any better,
Turn left.
quite frankly. In this truck, oh, green light.
Keep left and then turn left.
Well, we made it to the destination. Good thing is there's this
Turn left.
place to sleep. You can see into the corner right there pretty well.
Turn left.
Actually, we're going to be able to sleep.
It was a nice ride.
I missed the just pull them straight forward. Hit the T. Nice. Won't be too long. We're at level 40. Oh, we're at 48. We got to go to 50 and 49, and then 50 is legend status. So now we should have 2 up there. So we do. So what you got to look at is also like what cities are available. I was just picking ones that were short. So, Kansas City, Missouri, and then St. Joseph. But I imagine as we get farther along, we're going to have others that are farther away. So I might take the time. I'm going to end the video here. I might take the time to switch trucks back, get back to that W900. I'm kind of interested to see how the eye tracker software works with that. And I did discover with this gamer with the recording software I use, when you exit the game, it stops recording. So there was no way for me to exit out of here and show you the other software packages. So you just have to look it up. Look up eye tracking ATS. It's eye tracker on Steam, and then track something. It's got a paint in eye tracker. It'll tell you what you need. If you go through the list of software, it gives you the link, tells you where to get it. The logo for it is like a pink octopus. So that'll help you find it. You need those 2 things if you're using a decent webcam, and they have a list of webcams, including this Logitech 4K Brio, which is what I have. But there are others. You could $20 webcam might work fine. I don't know, but this one was available. It was for sale for basically half retail price from a local guy, new in a box. It's why not just get the best one you can? Plus, that way, if I want to do some like vlogging or I could do head tracking software, but there's no reason I can't play the game like I always have, and maybe set up a picture in picture. The recording software I have can record from a webcam, but I don't think it can do both. So I would have to set it up so that it's like off to the right, recording me driving, showing a picture of the screen at the same time. I don't know. I think that's doesn't tell you anything, doesn't give you any other than showing me a bad picture of me. What does that really give you? So if I could have a little picture in picture window of me, like my face fixed, while I'm driving, and then the background is the game, but then I got to put those two together in an editor. I don't know, guys. Look, I do this because this is an easy way for me to record and share with you guys, and I'm just not very good at video editing, and it's not the fun part for me. So anyway, all right, I'm done, guys, for now. I may come back with the W900 with the green truck we built, and maybe do some more videos um, with that one. I'm curious to see how the eye tracker software works with that truck. All right, guys. Ken's 97 still 171. Signing off. Be safe out there. Take care, guys.